What is up, Dallas? Welcome back. Today we are touring this beautiful half duplex behind me. Thank you for Fari for reaching out and inviting me to come check out this duplex. We are in Old East Dallas, so we're super close to all the action. This duplex here is brand new. So this line right here is where it's cut off. This is one home and this is the other. The most special thing about this duplex is probably this separate room right here. I'll tell you all about it once we cross the street. We're on Carroll, so it's a bit of a busy street. You can see our beautiful duplex here. This home is listed at $1,090,000. It's 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, has a rooftop patio with views of downtown Dallas. And it has this separate mother-in-law suite, rental, studio apartment. I can't wait to show it to you. As we walk up, we have a 2-car garage. You can fit 2 cars in this driveway, and then you also have a single car. This is our foyer as soon as we walk in. Guys, you could tell it's a good neighborhood by how many people are out walking their dogs. And I talk about this in a lot of my videos, but standing here for 5 minutes in front of the house, planning this video, I've seen probably 4 or 5 people out on a walk, walking their dogs. We are in East Dallas, so we're really close to everything everyone loves. Lower Greenville, City Place, Knox Henderson, West Village are all less than 5 minutes from us. In fact, I just came from La La Land Cafe in Lower Greenville. It took me 4 minutes to get here. So this right here is one of the things that make this home so special. Is you have 2 front doors. This front door, which is basically all glass, and a second front door that goes into this space here. And this is one of our 3 bedrooms. Well, this is actually a second living room that we're standing in. There's a bedroom back there. And this is really special because with this second door here, this closes off to its own unit separate from the house. So you could use this as an office space, have an office here, a bedroom back there, and then a full bathroom. You could use this as an office space to run your business out of, to have guests come through. Especially if you're in a service-based business, this would be an awesome room for that, to host occasional events from. Or if you want to be a savvy home buyer, offset your mortgage. The only thing this needs to be a kitchen is a stove. So you could very easily add a fridge, add a stove, and have this be a little 1-bedroom apartment in one of the nicest areas of Dallas. You'd get a pretty penny in rent here. It's staged. There's a local artist. You'll see his artwork throughout. This is that 1-bed apartment is what we're gonna call it. All the bedrooms in this home are pretty dang big. The home's about 2,700 square feet. There's 2 people walk in, like I said, so what's our count at? 7 now. You have a bit of a yard that loops around the whole side, so it's a small yard if you have pets. And this room has a closet. And so we have a full closet here that's built out. Once again, all this beautiful artwork is from a local artist. If you are interested in any of this artwork, his information will be in the description below. Just let him know Devin Necessary sent ya. This is a pretty dang nice apartment. Like, you know, this is perfect for someone that's single or even a young couple that wants to be in one of the nicest areas of Dallas. To have a brand new apartment that's a decent size. I don't know the dimensions on this space. I'd say it's probably close to 750 square feet, maybe even 800. This is the full bathroom. And as we go through our tour, you'll notice I have a lot of the lights off to show how much natural light this home is. We're almost in golden hour. All of your bathrooms are gonna have floating vanities. This is a single vanity with a standing shower with a little window for some light. And then this is your washer dryer combo, as well as some extra storage space. This is under the stairs. This downstairs, here, let's get a little fit check. This downstairs also has its own HVAC. So it has its own AC control. So you really have everything you need for this to be its own apartment, you just need to add a stove. So with a few $1,000 investment, you could have a rental unit offsetting your mortgage. They call that house hacking. Now, y'all know me, I'm Devin Necessary. I help people buy homes, new homes, old homes, small homes, big homes, all across the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So if you or your family's thinking about moving to Dallas, all of my information will be in the description below. I'd love to show you around the city that I love. And here we're going into our 2-car garage. So this home has a 2-car garage. You have a very tiny yard, but you have a sprinkler system. The builder was nice enough to do this. The build quality is insane here. So quick little hint, little tip for my home buyers out there. If you're buying a new home, in the state of Texas, it's ridiculous, I know. In the state of Texas, you don't have to be licensed to be a home builder. You don't technically have to be licensed to do plumbing, to do electrical. The barrier of entry is so low, which means I see homes that shouldn't be homes, that are absolutely awful build quality. So it's so refreshing to tour a home like this where you could tell just walking through it, all the little details are accounted for. And so this is our small yard here. You'd see a lot of this is rock on this side to help with drainage. Since we're between 2 buildings, they put rock here so your foundation will have some longevity. You won't have future foundation issues because this river rock really drains really well. And you can see it's mostly flat. So when water falls, they want it to drain rather than puddle. If you look over on the side of our home here, we have some grass and it's sloped away from the home. So when it rains, the water is going to slope away and not puddle as well. So that's just a small thing that the builder thought about the grading. He thought about the longevity of this home to make sure you don't have future foundation issues. And if you haven't bought a home in Texas, foundation issues are rampant here. There's a lot of clay in the soil, which for many reasons leads to foundations deteriorating. It's a very big issue in existing homes and even some homes that are only a few years old. So it's very important to have a professional on your side to make sure to point out these things like, hey, this home is predisposed to foundation issues, and also to have a professional that knows inspectors, local inspectors in the area. We are entering back in our home. You have wide white oak flooring throughout the entire home. This is very popular right now and for good reason. This is a townhome, so we got some stairs. Going up our first set of stairs, we have this massive window that looks into your backyard. A lot of homes here in Old East Dallas are townhomes because lots are smaller and people like to have views of the city. And here we are, our second floor, our living area. Look at this kitchen. Oh my goodness. And I'll say it again, there are no lights on this floor. It's probably about 7:30 on a April day. So this just shows, even with like not peak sunlight hours, how much natural light you're getting. The builder says these appliances are semi-commercial grade. So you have beautiful sleek cabinetry with gold accents that go all the way up to your ceiling. Of course, they're soft close. I mean, this is $1 million home. Couldn't skip the soft close cabinetry. I'm gonna set you down here while I open the fridge. So we have this very sleek, this feels industrial, fridge and freezer combo. Man, it's cold in there. That actually feels good. It's hot today. We're in Texas, you know. But you have a fridge and freezer combo, and then you have a built-in kind of pantry behind it. So all of the cabinetry goes to the ceiling. I love this like kind of wooden accent. So you have pantry space on both sides, and then you have storage up there where you put whatever junk you only use on holidays. We have a 6-burner grill with a pot filler. I love windows in my kitchen. So you can look out on the neighborhood, see all your neighbors walk by. Be like, hey, why didn't you come to my barbecue? I see you walking around all the time. You can see basically everything around you, some new construction. Townhomes are newer. Most of these have been built 2018 or newer. We have a beautiful waterfall island with our dishwasher, our microwave, this farmhouse sink. You'll notice these gold accents. Oh, I have a home on the channel. It's a 2025 Craftsman. It's a home I posted probably 2 weeks ago. This is the same builder. So if you've watched that video, you could see the quality build and some things that he likes. We have the same things in here. So these wide plank white oak floors, as well as some gold accents, some very nice kitchen finishes. This is one of 3 outdoor spaces that we will step out onto. So you just have a cool outdoor space here. This is perfect for morning coffee. Make morning coffee in your kitchen. Come out here to this patio. Relax before work. Watch the sunset. The builder fit in as many windows as he could. Here is our living room. So they opted to do 2 couches here. You could easily fit an L couch plus more seating. There's just so much space here. There's a lot you could do with this space. You have windows. So the TV, if you use a TV, is definitely situated to go there. And this just so happens to be one of my favorite art pieces. Art is up to interpretation, so I'll let you interpret it. I just really like the simple scene. I like the repetitiveness of this group of people going into their coffee shop, which to me almost looks like it's on fire. At least they're churning out some burnt coffee at the minimum. So this guy said, I don't want burnt coffee. I'm going to make coffee at home. That's my interpretation. You interpret it as you want. I'm no art snob. So I'm not a professional. I just sell homes and apartments. Now, on this second floor, we have another laundry room. So here we have our laundry room. You throw a washer and dryer there, as well as a sink here. And then we have our second bedroom, which is still a pretty good size. There is City Place. You can just see the tippy top of it. That is where Saks Global, the company that manages Neiman Marcus, was headquarters out of. We have this really cool black fan above us. And we'll go into our bathroom here. So we have a single sink vanity that is floating. I love me a floating vanity. We have this black framed mirror for our second fit check. Same outfit, nothing new. We have this kind of museum lighting above to make sure your fit is on fleek, make sure you're looking good. Now, cabinetry to the ceiling is beautiful, just like tile to the ceiling is beautiful. So we have a stand-up shower plus a tub combo here in this second bedroom. And then we have a walk-in closet that's a little more built out. There's still some room to the ceiling for a little more storage. And this is our half bathroom right off the living space for your guest. Very similar finishes to our other bathrooms, floating vanity, black fixtures, black framed mirror, and a toilet. That's what makes a bathroom, is a toilet, most of the time. And then here we have our central staircase. So we're on the second floor. First floor was that apartment office space. I really like that office space because most townhomes like this, they have an office on the first floor, but it's tiny. Like literally all they fit on that first floor is a garage and an office, and that's it. Some don't even have yards. So I've seen a lot of townhomes here in Dallas. That's probably what makes this one special, is that first floor is a ton of space. It's perfect for an office, for a rental, a 1-bedroom rental, for like a mother-in-law suite or a relative guest, to have complete privacy where if you have the relative in town, maybe you don't enjoy their company as much as you should, you can stick them away there. Honestly, out of townhomes I've toured, that's probably the best first floor I've seen. But here we are coming up the third floor. And on the third floor, we have our primary bedroom. So of course they had to stick the primary on the corner here. and give it all the windows they could. And here from our primary bedroom, we have views of downtown Dallas. So you can see some of our tallest buildings here. You have Amley. Oh, man, I'm not even gonna pretend I know the name of these. That's where the Goldman Sachs office is. That's Bank of America. That was the Chase building. There's the Comerica building. You'd see across the street, they're building a brand new set of townhomes as well. Demand for townhomes is pretty high in Dallas. There's a lot, especially Old East Dallas. Now, I know I said downstairs was my favorite piece of art, but this might actually be a second. It is the dream booth. You could see someone accepted their dream of being a superhero and changed outfits in this dream booth. I like it. I don't need to add any more than that. I just really like this piece. It's probably my favorite. You can see a piece that coincides with it. We have Superman here. But for our primary bedroom, we have a primary bathroom. In this primary bathroom, we have gold fixtures, a double floating vanity. We have more like silver, or I guess this is more like a gray to our mirrors here. And I love these knobs. I don't know what it is about it. They look kind of cartoonish, and I really like that. We have the same kind of museum lighting above to highlight your pretty face. Then we have this massive shower tub combo, massive soaker tub, fit 3 people in there if they were skinny enough. And then you have a 2 shower head shower here with room to stretch. On the other side of our bathroom, we have our water closet. You know, it's a nice home and it has its own water closet, and a walk-in closet. So this one's built out, so it's bigger than that second bedroom, a little more customized. And now we're going to the piece de resistance outside. Okay, third favorite, everything come to him who hustles while he waits. Love that. I'm a fan of the artist. Again, all of his information will be in the description if you want to reach out to him about any of these beautiful pieces. We're coming out here onto our rooftop patio. If I could figure out how to unlock it, there we go. So here we are on our roof. You can see they staged some furniture up here. You can see your downtown view there. And not only is it a roof, it's a 2-tiered roof. So here's tier number 1. Here's your neighbor that sold in November of last year. So he's settled in. And then here's your roof. So your roof is exactly like your neighbor's roof, except you're just a little bit cooler because you have a second roof. So let's go check that out. You'd see this roof is already more than enough space. You have a water line up here, an outlet for an electric stove, or a charcoal stove if you'd like. And then you have plenty of space for an outdoor furniture set. You'd even add a pergola if you want this to be covered. So, you know, you could add a covering system, make this just your retreat. So that's what this is. It's perfect for entertaining or getting home after a long day, having a cocktail and relaxing. And then when you really want to wow people, you come up to your second roof. And here you feel like you're on top of the city. So you're higher than all the trees. Yeah, these trees, hundreds of years old, but in just a year you could build a beautiful duplex and be higher than them. And then you have your whole city views. You can see the entirety of the Dallas skyline from here. It's absolutely beautiful. You'd also see a lot of uptown. So you have downtown where all the business action is. Then you have uptown where all the business and relaxing action is, all the great restaurants. You have City Place, which is at this tower. And then you have Old East Dallas, where you could see we're surrounded by new townhome developments, townhomes, duplexes. Like here, it's probably a dozen different townhomes. The thing that makes this home so cool is it's unique. You have a duplex here, and both units are completely unique. A lot of these townhome duplex communities, carbon copy, same floor plan, like literally right in front of us, like 5 of the same exact floor plan. The only thing that makes any of these unique is this one's on a corner, so it gets more windows. So the builder is very intentional, where he could have put 5 townhomes here. Instead, he decided to go a little above and beyond and put 2 beautiful duplexes. We are in the nicer one. Don't tell the neighbor I said that. If you like this home and you're interested in coming to see it in person, feel free to hit my line. All my information will be down in the description below. I would subscribe, because every week we're posting amazing Dallas homes like this. So if this isn't the one for you, reach out to me. We'll find the perfect one. Subscribe to the channel. I help people find homes and apartments and ranches and anything you could live in North Texas. Me and my team love to do it. So if you have any question about what it's like to live in the Dallas area, or what you need to know about moving to the Dallas area, all my information will be below, and I'll see you next week.